Welcome back to News 46. Well, from cutting meals to going under the knife, there are a lot of ways to lose weight. Some work, some don't. But we found a couple who says they fooled their brains into thinking they had bariatric surgery. So is it hype or can it really help? Andrew McIntosh has more from believers and skeptics.
This health tip is brought to you by Humana.
Visit our local office in the Pahrump Valley Junction Shopping Center or call 775-727-0871.
Our nation's waistbands are expanding like crazy. If the trend continues, every state in the U.S. will have obesity rates above 44% by 2030. Every year, 200,000 Americans are stapling, banding, even removing part of their stomachs to beat the bulge. Some dropping tens of thousands of dollars on bariatric surgery to drop the unwanted pounds.
I tried every diet in the world, and nothing worked.
But Roy and Sue May spent about $1,100 a piece on something else they believe is just as effective.
Close your eyes, close your eyes.
Rena Greenberg hypnotized the couple into thinking they had gastric bypass surgery.
So I'm actually guiding them through the experience as if it were actually happening. Going to a hospital, meeting the nurse, having the anesthesia. And you remember leaving the hospital with such a sense of positive expectancy and excitement and gratitude.
Along with simulating surgery, Greenberg tries to change her clients' way of thinking.
And the oily, greasy, buttery, sugary, carbohydrate processed foods that used to tempt you now look disgusting.
Definitely for me, it's been a miracle.
This is the couple before the hypnotic surgery. Here they are after it. Combined, they've lost 160 pounds.
It has changed our life completely.
Greenberg tells us she has seen over 100 clients for gastric bypass hypnosis. She says 70% reported they lost weight. But bariatric surgeon Ernest Reinke isn't buying it.
We actually know that the statistic is only about 4% of people long-term can take weight off and keep it off successfully. These people that are morbidly obese or have weight that is killing them, they need to have something done.
The doctor says only surgery can physically shrink the stomach, reducing the amount of food that can be eaten. It works for 80% of his patients. He doesn't believe hypnosis has that kind of power.
It's not going to work long-term, for them. They're going to end up reverting, back to their habits of eating a little bit more.
Greenberg sees it differently.
So it's really just writing a new program. It's having a new inner conversation about food.
It seems to be helping Roy and Sue stay on course. They've kept the weight off for more than a year.
Eyes open, wide awake, wide awake.
But the question remains, how long will their hypnosurgery's effects really last? I'm Andrew McIntosh reporting.
There are no studies on the effectiveness of Greenberg's HYPNO-SURGERY, only her figures and patient testimonies. But there is a new report about bariatric surgery. While it can help to reduce the risk of diabetes, heart disease, research has found out that it does not cut long-term health care costs. The 6-year study found patients spent more money on hospital stays due to complications than they did on obesity-related illnesses.